Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. And this is a reading that I plan to do tomorrow, but then I saw an article in the Express that made me do it today. Now, it was a request that I got from one of you that asked whether or not Prince Harry will ever come back to the UK. And then I saw today in the Express an article that the Queen's health might warrant Harry's back to royal duties because of her health issues. So I was thinking to do that maybe today. Is he going to come back because of the Queen's health issues? To come back? Is he planning to come back? Will he come back? If asked to come back for royal duties. So let's see what are the energies around that. So this is the ancient enlightened tarot, also called sola busca in Spanish. And it's a very interesting art. You can see that. You'll see that when just one moment. Okay, so I asked my son to stop with the drums. So let's see what we get. So first I'm going to clear the cards. Just one moment. And now let's see. So will Prince Harry come back to the UK? Will the Prince Harry come back to the UK for royal duties? Will Prince Harry come back to the UK for royal duties? Will Prince Harry come back to the UK for royal duties? Okay, so let's see what, and I think I'll do a cross here as well. So I'll see the energies around it. But let's see what is the Significator card, and we get the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is a card that speaks about faith and not losing faith. This card, when it comes, it is a very spiritual card, but what it means is that do not lose hope. So if someone, and all you need is to believe. So if someone is hoping for him to come back, then there is still hope, because this is speaking about miracles, about things that happen by themselves, the ability to turn lead into gold, or the ability to turn someone like Harry into someone with a conscience. And all my opinions are mine alone, yes. And so this is what this card is speaking about. Now, the person depicted here is someone called Bacho. I don't know what that means, but probably someone who has some kind of meaning. Okay, so that is the Significator card. So let's see what in the past led to that. And in the past is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands speaks about overload, about having too much of things to carry, of having too much of hurdle, too much of obstacles, and when this card comes up, it says don't. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay. It's Ten of Swords, not Ten of Wands. Okay. Ten of Swords, which looks very much like the Ten of Wands, but it is the Ten of Swords. So this is completely different. I'm sorry. So the Ten of Swords is about being rock bottom, being in the eye of the storm, or maybe being in the end of the storm or after the storm if you are able to see the sunlight. But here what we see is very it is very weird because this is the first time I'm using this deck, so it is new to me too, because this card looks like the person who is carrying the wands in the Ten of Wands. So this person, first of all, he is not lying at the floor with 10 swords in his back, but he also cannot see the light because his head is bent down, and the swords are blocking his view. So I would say that this in the past is someone that believed that he was in the eye of the storm. He believed that he was going towards a rock bottom situation. He believed that there is danger for him or for his family, and that made him do all kinds of things that he did without knowing, without that he wouldn't have done if he could have seen the reality as it really was. And this is what I can see from this card, and this is the intuitive interpretation of the card and not the psychological one, because the psychological interpretation is, as I told you, the rock bottom, the person who is either going through the storm and is now lying dead on the floor, unable to see the sunlight, or someone who is already over the storm and it's possible for him to see dawn coming. But the intuitive interpretation is more of someone who is unable to see reality as it is, and believes that he is going in towards this Ten of Swords position, this Ten of Swords being rock bottom, but this is some kind of a false belief. And when we have here someone who is talking about faith, and all you need is to still have the faith, it is kind of interesting. So what is the basis of this? And the basis is the Fool. And the Fool is someone who is very much thinking about his freedom, and his freedom is something that is very important to him. The Fool is someone that can be either before the process or after the process, but it is someone who thinks that freedom has no price, and someone that would risk everything without taking any obligation, someone who is reckless, someone who is hasty, and it is someone who burns bridges. It is someone who has false feelings of danger and false feelings of hurt. So this is very much like as what I got from the Ten of Swords card, as someone who is believing that he is in some kind of a danger, or his family is in some kind of danger, someone who believes that freedom is the most important thing for him, someone who would burn bridges behind him and leave. So this is the basis of the situation, and what crowns it is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is the card of being active and not sitting on the fence. Now, in the Rider-Waite, the Five of Swords, in the Five of Swords, we see people after a battle, people after a fight, and someone is like people are leaving after a fight. So there is some kind of fight or some kind of struggle, but here we only see the Five of Swords inside this bucket, you can say. So it's not exactly the same intuitive interpretation. So I'm looking more at the psychological interpretation. That means that all options are bad. So it's better to do something than not do anything. So it's better to be active and know that you are doing something and then not doing anything, not taking any chances because you are afraid of being hurt or because you are not satisfied from something. This is someone that has a tendency to look for someone who will make the choices for him. And this card calls him to be the one who is active and not look for someone else to do the choices for him. So it looks like Harry is looking for someone to take the choices to do the things for him and to take the choice for him, to do the choice for him. So he is having hard time taking that decision by himself. So let's see what the future will tell us. And the future is the Six of Swords. Wow, so many swords. So the Six of Swords, here we see someone with a lot of swords on his back, who is also almost trembling down and falling because of that. This is someone who has a lot of baggage on top of him. This is completely different from the Rider-Waite Six of Swords, where we see people going on a ship or on a boat somewhere on the sea. So this is completely different. And this person is not in a very good state. So I would say that if we're talking about the intuitive way of thinking, it doesn't look like it. But if I will look at the psychological interpretation, then it might be that he will go away because the Six of Swords psychologically means vacations, means someone who is going away or coming back, and could be something about going abroad. So if I would just look at the psychological interpretation, then there might be a return here, but because of the way I look at it intuitively, so even if he does go back, it will be a burden for him, so it won't be willingly, and he doesn't want to take this decision by himself. He wants others to take this decision for him. He values the freedom that he got. He values and he doesn't really care about burning bridges. And the fact that the Ten of Swords was in the past position is also very telling, because the Ten of Swords is him thinking that he's about to fall completely and being very careful not to. So all in all, I would say that there is a chance that he will come back. But if he does come back, he will look at it as if it's burden on him. So this is the Sacred Destiny deck, and I have used this before, and I would like to see what destiny there is in the cards for Prince Harry. And you see that I'm not asking about him and his wife, I'm asking about him only. So what do the destiny cards have to say about Prince Harry? So Prince Harry's destiny, Prince Harry destiny, Prince Harry's destiny, Prince Harry's destiny. So let's see what we get. And I get abundance. So there is abundance on the cards for him. So and abundance, I think, is only possible for him if he does go back to the royal family. I don't think it's possible if he doesn't. So this could be another hint. But this is my seventh reading today, and all along today I got hints about Prince Harry may be going back to the royal family. So this could be that he will go back. I think anyway, I thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment or write me an email, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.